the Senate where the final votes will take place. What y'all got to say about that?
God.
Come on, 6 months.
What's the big deal?
What's the big? I want to know.
I mean, I don't know.
I
What
think
is
they're
the
trying
big
to
deal?
take-
Why can't we have? Is it because of it belongs to China?
I think that has a lot to
It's
do.
probably because.
It's probably because of that.
What is the
Now
big-
let me
I don't-
ask you this:
Yeah.
if we say that we're banning TikTok here in America, what if they turn around and say, "Well, we banning Facebook,
Oh, my
Instagram,
goodness. Yeah.
all of that stuff"? What stops them from doing that?
I mean, but those are private-owned companies, so it ain't really. What's the big deal there either? None of it is none of my business.
None of it's any of our business, but
So they
I
can
guess
have it. You know
for
they
some
don't-
reason our government is very concerned.
With
Very
TikTok.
And it
much.
started with
Yes.
Mark. It started with Zuckerberg. He's the one that started all of this going on. So now that it started, it's hard to stop them from voting continuously.
Yeah.
So y'all keep your eyes open, and all the influencers. A lot of people on social media say, "Y'all better get a job." Let's go.
Pretty much.
Next.
Let's go next.
Because that job might be gone.
Yeah.
All right, so the battle continues, and once again, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump win respective party primaries in battleground states, in the battleground state of Georgia. Y'all, this is getting closer and closer. Y'all remember what happened to Georgia in the last election?
Yes.
Come on, fellas, what y'all thinking about this?
Comes from
The Democrats better do whatever they can to turn the narrative right now because they're
I
not
can't
looking
hear
good.
you when you sit down, Luke. What'd you say?
Come on, let me stand up real quick for the people in the house. Come on.
Y'all
up
see
for
how
your
I did that?
No, but I'm saying really though, the Democrats are not looking too good out here without President Biden in power. We're not looking good. I'm a Democrat, just so you know.
You just owned it. I love it. I love
did.
it.
But we're
Put your
not looking
business
good.
right out
We're not
there.
looking good.
Okay, so you think that the Democrats look bad and the Republicans look good?
They look better.
Okay.
Now,
Why do
we
they
gotta
look
admit
better?
it.
Tell me, why do they look better?
So I'm gonna tell you why they look bad first.
Okay.
Because it's so many promises, especially me. I was expecting really to get a little bit more from the promises that the administration
That
of
Biden made.
Yes.
But you know that he was left a lot of things to fix by the former president.
As
We
they
keep
all
hearing that.
are.
As
each
every
of them.
president
But
is.
I can
Yeah.
agree, but if you're coming in power and you're making promises, when I get in office, I'm gonna do X, Y,
But
Z.
they all make promises.
Come on, they all
That's,
do.
you know they all make
Promises.
promises. Yo, Luke, that's a good topic. You hold on to the rest
Come
of that. We're
on.
going to talk about it another day. Let's move on. Big news, y'all, from the Los Angeles Chargers camp. They just dropped the bombshell that they're parting ways with wide receiver Mike Williams.
Continue.
Man, Mike's been holding it down since they scooped him up at number 7 in the 2017 NFL Draft. Dude's been a beast on the field, known for lighting up the scoreboard with his deep threat skills. Check this out, though. Since he joined the squad, Mike's been stacking up the stats like nobody's business. We talking 309 catches, 4,806 yards, and 31 touchdowns! I love to say that. Is it like this? Anyway. And yeah, let me tell y'all, he really made his mark back in 2018, dropping 11 touchdowns and snatching up that AFC Offensive Player of the Week award after straight up balling against Kansas City on Thursday Night Football. Then, y'all ready? You still ready?
Yeah,
You're
we
listening?
ready.
Are you
Oh, we
listening?
ready.
Are you with me? Then in 2019, he hit that 1,000-yard milestone for the first time and led the whole dang NFL with an insane 20.4 yard per catch. Ain't nobody watching that. Ain't nobody even touching that average in 5 years. And check this out. When the game's on the line, Mike's the man you want out there. He's got 7 go-ahead touchdowns in the fourth quarter or OT, including 5 in 2021, setting a record for the most in a single season. But hey, looks like it's time for Mike to move on to the next chapter. It's going to be interesting to see where he lands next and who they going to get to replace all of that. Come on.
Come on.
Oh, y'all want to talk about that?
Come on.
Not really.
My sports friends.
Because a likely landing spot for him really might be on the defending champions, which are in the same division as the Chargers. And I don't want to see that.
Get out.
Yes.
Okay, so we need to
Yes.
stay tuned.
We need to stay tuned.
Y'all stay tuned. Okay, so next, check this out. Back in the news, Don Lemon claims his partnership deal with X, also known as Twitter, was canceled by Elon Musk following a recent quote-unquote tense interview.
Oh boy.
quote unquote, they had a very tense interview.
Yeah.
Now the folks on Instagram are saying, even if Elon says he loves freedom of speech, he only likes freedom of speech when it's not used against him.
That's right.
Now, if you don't know, Elon literally encouraged Don to join X. He did. He encouraged him
Yes, I
to
remember
join
that.
X, right? With a new show, and he would support him 100%. But once Don got on X and started talking that real, Elon was like, oh, no. But don't stress it, Don. You will make lemonade once again.
That's our guy.
Because Don said, don't worry, it may not be on X, but baby, it's still gonna be down.
Come
So
on.
y'all stay tuned
on.
for the lemon.
This is Stay Tuned Day.
Yes, there's a lot going on. Next, whew, y'all, oh my God, I need to sit down. I can't sit down. So prepare to be blown away by the rhythms of Cindy Blackman Santana, the renowned drummer whose beats have fueled the music of rock icons like Lenny Kravitz and Carlos Santana.
Any relation?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I will add to that, Lenny Kravitz just got his little star on the, that's really
that's
cool,
that
right?
too.
All right, so let's not digress. This weekend, she's set to bring her unparalleled talent to the Carlisle Room in Northwest DC for 2 unforgettable nights of music. Whew. Y'all, I wish I could see this. Cindy be playing them dango drums.
That sounds like some good vibes.
Not like John, not like my John, but she be playing them dang on drums. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. I know it's going to be amazing. Hopefully, we'll get to see her
Oh my gosh. It's
when
his,
we have a break.
It's his
on.
wife.
What?
It's Carlos's wife.
Get out.
What
It's
a house.
What?
Yes. What a
Carlos
house.
Santana. Okay, we just got the news,
Yeah.
y'all. It's Carlos Santana's wife.
Yeah.
How great is that?
Wow.
All right, so let's get on to this next story.
Yeah.
As the tea gets colder, Paul Alexander, who contracted polio during a devastating outbreak in the U.S., defied the odds by living a life of resilience and achievement despite being confined to an iron lung. Yes, y'all, I said an iron lung. He pushed beyond his limitations, pursued education, and even wrote his autobiography using a rod to type. His story is a testament to the triumph of the human spirit over adversity. Y'all, he passed away this week, and we are sending our love and condolences, prayers to the family. We are going to take a short break, but when we come back,
Yeah.
it will certainly be 5 o'clock somewhere. And guess who's in the house? It's Koya! the clock strikes 5 in different corners of the globe, we're here to bring you the juiciest updates, the hottest trends, and the most captivating stories to spice up your evening. So cheers, y'all. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Woo! Come on. Yes, to all of our beautiful viewers, y'all, joining us tonight is one of our faves. Y'all put your hands together for our girl,
Yeah.
Koya!
Koya, feel this
Koya! Beautiful. Don't do this now. Come on, have a seat. Yes, I love it.
I love you.
Come on, I love it. The love is real. Hello, Koya.
Hello.
How are you?
I am great. I am happy to be here. I look forward to Wednesdays.
Oh.
So I am so excited to be here.
Well, we know you great. We look forward to you coming on Wednesdays. And I love this color coordination you have. I would have never thought of it.
Decided to give it a little color pop today.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, you match the set.
Oh, I
like,
do.
You know, yes. Listen,
We love
and
that.
the segment. Are you ready for this?
I am so ready to get in this tea.
All right. So, Koya, they are actually trying to get TikTok off our phones for good. With you being an influencer, will this be a huge impact for influencers in general?
So, I love to have an optimistic outlook on things.
You
I
do.
am hoping this will give the creators and influencers a boost to take their content in a different direction, right? Not just rely on the algorithm of TikTok. Because I'm gonna be honest, even myself have fell into the pit of just relying on the algorithm to just push our content out instead of actually working and putting in the work to make quality content. So I'm hoping if this does happen, that's the route a lot of influencers take. But I have to say, it has to be something going on with TikTok. Why have they never come for Instagram like this? Why have they never come for Facebook like this?
Because Facebook is owned by
come on.
Zuckerberg.
all
Say it.
Zuck.
Does he own Instagram too?
Yeah.
Sure
Okay,
does.
so he's the one
Meta.
that started the fight with TikTok.
Yeah.
Or we don't want to call it a fight.
It's all meta.
We call it a war.
Yeah.
Yes. So he started it. So that's why they're not coming after. But if we end up taking TikTok away from the US, what stops China saying that they don't want Instagram, Facebook, all of that? So he might just be putting his foot in his mouth.
So you're taking me exactly where I wanted you to take
Come
me.
on, girl.
That's the point I'm trying to make. So we in America are starting this big fight with these social media companies. Do we really want war in that whole arena across the board? It's not
comes
what we
from
want.
China.
Think about how much media has shifted. A lot of people aren't doing advertisements on radio and TV. They've now invested that into social media
Yes.
advertisement. So this doesn't just fall on the influencers. This falls on everyone as a whole, where society
Correct.
is. The evolution of technology has brought us to this point.
Most definitely. And I mean, you see the big change even in music with TikTok. You saw Universal took all of their music off.
Yeah.
So it just seems like everyone's kind of exiting. But the influencers are like, hey, everyone enjoys this. We're making money. But it's like freedom of speech? No. My question is it a threat to our national security that there's so much data that they're collecting from us by, us putting so much information in there, sharing our whole lives, sharing where we are, sharing what we do? There's a lot of information that's going to China that they know, but vice versa. We get a lot from them from Instagram. Anyway, y'all.
We can go back and forth.
Yes, we
on
can.
That's the point I'm making.
Yes,
with
we
this,
can.
Right?
So anyway, Congress is on it, and we'll have to wait and see what they vote.
We do.
We'll see. So y'all, Don Lemon seems to be getting kicked off of platforms left and right. And I like Mr. Lemon.
I love
He
Lemon.
be making lemonade all the time. Listen, Koya, what are your thoughts on this whole Elon Musk situation?
I mean, come on, Don. You have been working in this industry for a very long time. I'm sure at CNN you had certain people that sat in high positions that you couldn't talk to any kind of way, certain questions you couldn't ask.
Correct.
So when it comes to freedom of speech, I think everyone enjoys the idea of freedom of speech until it is pit against them.
Yes.
For instance,
Yes.
Elon owns Twitter.
Why would you
think
go talk about him?
in his right mind he's going to allow you to put out something that portrays him in a negative light on his platform? Let me ask you, if you own a platform
No, ma'am.
and we did an interview
Like a
and
show.
you were not happy,
Like a-
correct?
That part.
Correct. How would you feel, or what would be your rebuttal to that?
Oh no, I'd just be like, well, maybe they shouldn't come back.
Pretty much what Elon said.
That's
right?
yes.
You're not coming back.
Because you are taking my brand and you're making people see me in a negative light. So why
Yeah.
would I want to sit there and give you a platform every single day, even if I do believe in freedom of speech?
You're absolutely right. And my question is, on March 18th, which is this Monday, are you going to be watching that interview? Because he's putting it out still.
Stop
and
it.
And he said he's going to put it out on X. Now, whether Elon Musk and his company takes it down,
shut it down,
that's on them. But he says he's going to attempt to put it out. So I am waiting until Monday to see what was in this interview
Girl, we
that
gonna all
Elon...
be tuned in.
All of us.
Unless it's 7 o'clock and we watching the Sasandra show.
Facts.
That's
You
right.
gotta wait, Don.
So, child, let's talk about Bishop Lamore Whitehead being convicted of multiple fraud charges for allegedly scamming church members out of $90,000. It was a lady. It was $90,000 of her retirement savings. Come, look at this. It's too much, child.
Yeah.
And just think about
Bishop
if that
Bling.
was your mom or aunt or grandma, how would you feel? And this is what I say all the time on this show when I say we just assume that people in higher positions, because this is a higher position in the religious realm, right? People in higher positions come with moral compasses.
Yes.
And this is a person who did not come with a moral compass. I don't know if you guys remember back when his church got robbed,
Yeah.
quote
Yes,
unquote.
child.
Right.
Now I'm thinking, did you have something to do with
Some
that?
people are saying that it's staged.
It looks staged.
Come
to me.
on.
But I mean, he's saying so many things now. Like the guy, the woman that gave him the $90,000, he said that her grandson was his assistant, and so the assistant is just mad because he didn't let him in. He got fired or whatever. So now he's making a big deal out of it. So this pastor, bishop, whomever, deals in real estate. He flips houses. He does all that kind of
does
stuff.
a lot.
But when I tell you, I saw his closet. I ain't never seen nobody with real estate flipping be able to wear a whole closet. His closet is about as big as my studio.
Wow.
Yes.
With all these Fendi suits and all. Where did you get that from,
Yeah.
sir?
Got him from the Lord.
I don't think the Lord had much to do with this.
No,
one.
I don't think so.
But he did get them with the Lord's money. I will
Yes, he
say,
did.
You know?
$90,000 he took from her, and then it's just all kind of fraudulent things. He said that he knew the mayor, and so he wanted to get $500,000 out of someone. So he said, "Well, I can get you, in with the mayor if you give me." So that's part of the fraud and extortion, and child, he in trouble.
Yeah.
Could you
Bishop
imagine?
Bling. I wonder if they're gonna give him a bling outfit in prison. Next. Won't let him out.
Please don't.
So recently, maybe he'll be like, who was it? Shadrach, Meshach, and stop.
Next.
So recently, listen, I'm only laughing because he did some really bad things. It's not funny, but it's like when you do bad things, you're gonna have to pay the price.
For sure.
So recently, Dr. Umar was having a conversation with a black gentleman who is married to a white woman, and the conversation was about, can you actually be pro-black with a spouse who is white? Lord, Dr. Umar said marrying a white woman is psychologically devastating, economically devastating, and politically devastating. What's your thoughts on this, Koya?
I think that's dramatic.
That is dramatic, Jesus.
I think it's very dramatic. I mean, those were a lot of verbs and adjectives he used to describe. I don't see it in my personal opinion. I don't see it as that detrimental. I think you should love whoever you decide to love.
Yes.
I understand he pushes the narrative of black love a lot. And right, everyone in this room, I think, is all about black love. However, we very much are about people loving who they want to love as well, too.
Correct.
If I happen to not fall in love with a white person or with a black person, he was white or Asian or Hispanic, would you feel any different about me?
No, I would not.
Would you look at my finances any different of how they come in?
Oh, God, no.
Would you be worried about where I am putting that money, having a white man?
People gonna worry about that anyway.
You
People
know,
always
so
worry
it's
about
like-
somebody else's coins. But no, it's nobody's business. It's who you love them.
And how does all of these things equate to and come back to who you love? I just think he's trying to make a square fit in a circle, and it's not really going for me, in my opinion.
I feel you on that. I ain't mad at that. Ooh, so anyway, that's just a no. What we moving on to? When I say, so this is a note. I think that we should, what should we do? Dr. Umar feels like a provider. Your paycheck is going to white woman. So your paycheck is going to a white woman is making decisions on how your paycheck is spent and that is financial betrayal.
None of
Is it financial betrayal if you're married to someone that's of a different color and they make decisions? That's financial betrayal. Now, this is getting dramatic.
This is what I'm saying. My brain literally doesn't work this way. I'm trying to keep up and I'm trying to understand, but it's not correlating.
He thinks that everything we own should stay in our community because he says that white people are supremacists. I disagree with him on that, as I hear you disagree as well. But I mean, Dr. Umar, I feel you. A lot of people feel like we shouldn't go outside of our race. But like we said, love has no boundaries. Love has no color. And so everyone should be able to love who they feel loves them back. You know what I'm saying?
And there was a time where we tried that, right? We built up wealthy black communities that were just internally circulating the money back and around. And what happened? People came and destroyed those communities.
I was
so
gonna say, they
I
burnt it down.
understand the thought process, but it's like we tried that, so we're trying something different now.
We just trying to love too, right?
You know.
Just love. Listen, y'all, we gotta go. Koya, it's always a
me too.
pleasure for the culture.
We
Can
outta
y'all
here.
get out of here? Thank y'all so much. We love y'all. Thank you for joining
We out of
us.
here, y'all.
Until
Thank you,
next
Koya, as
time.
always. Come on, come on. Now everybody just scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen, right down there. Because we have so much more exclusive content for you right here, only on the Sasandra Show. Thank y'all for tuning in.